So, you're thinking of approaching journalists and bloggers. Well, the first thing I would say on this topic is be sure to approach the right journalists and bloggers. There's no point in approaching a country music blog if you happen to perform metal. That really would be silly. So you need to do a little bit of research on the journalists and bloggers that you're targeting and the kind of acts that they like. And never send out generic emails around about 10 blogs. Send an email that shows you know something about the publication that you're aiming at. Now, journalists and bloggers get dozens and dozens and dozens of emails a day, so you don't want to include a sort of 20-line bio that they're just going to look at it and go, I don't have time to read this. 3 sentences, hit the high notes. That's the way to go. And send links, not MP3s or even worse, waves, because if you attach files to your email, it's obviously going to take up more memory in the other person's inbox, and they're not going to thank you if you happen to crash their inbox. So if you don't want to make a track public, you can send private links via SoundCloud if that's what you want to do, but it's probably better to send links to music that's out there that people can listen to and which can be embedded into a blog on either YouTube or SoundCloud. So, that's the kind of professional courtesy. Also, interact with the blog, post comments on the blog. Don't just want to promote your own stuff and run. Take a bit of an interest in the work that they're doing if you possibly can. Another important thing to bear in mind is you need to have decent standard high-res photographs for a journalist to use, whether that's the album cover of your latest release, but you do need to have a decent head and shoulders shot of yourself that's really quite high-res as part of your press pack, because you never want to have low standard photographs out there. You don't want sort of badly taken selfies or you falling out of the pub with your mates. You need to have a professional photograph there because image is very important in blogging, as you know. So I'm hoping that you'll think of approaching journalists and bloggers this week, or at least start reading some of the music blogs that are out there. I've had some good success with being promoted in Celtic Music Fan online, but they of course cover my kind of music, so I can't possibly give a list of all the major blogs in all the different genres. That's something you're going to have to do a little bit of research on. There's also blogs online that will relate to your own local area, maybe for indie artists in your own local area, and they can be great for establishing a relationship with, not just for getting a bit of PR and quotes for your website, but also for making connections, meeting other songwriters, meeting movers and shakers in the music industry where you live. So it's something really worth doing. Bloggers know a lot of people.